Saying You Can Play Her Up here, and today we're going to be playing Monster Prom. Small warning, there is swearing, few inappropriate jokes, so if you don't like that kind of stuff, probably not a good idea to watch this video, but hey, whatever, we're doing it, let's go. Okay, so we're one player, and I'm going to do a full game because, like, you can get more events and stuff like that. Spooky high school, the sweetest year of our lives. Back then we were so young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. And I like to play as Brian because he's just my favourite, okay? Cool. We're gonna keep him called Brian.
Yeah.
Right, Brill, let's go. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we all fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. I don't know if I put it that way, but let's go.
Huzzah!
Miranda Vanderbilt, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howe, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly futile. Liam DeLinecourt, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
Pollygeist, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
And Vera Oberlin, a mean, self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them. But who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. Because I already said we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest prom quiz ever! All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we are now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose what kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. Damn. We'll throw in a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true self. Let's start! The coolest reality show would be 8 rich people fight in weekly challenges to see who's the best at giving money to you. People in positions of power must face all sorts of questions relevant to their field, and if they fail, they lose their jobs. And society wins! 12 experts on the various arts of seduction live in a house where they must face a common challenge. Seducing a potato into marriage. Somehow. Well, personally, I like money, so I gotta go for that. You build a 100-foot statue commemorating an event so that in 1,000 years, archaeologists can learn something about the people of their time. What does the statue represent? That mind-blowing twist in your favorite TV show that clearly changed the life of everyone forever, unlike all that boring stuff that they show on the news. That glorious instant where your friend stopped you from texting embarrassing stuff to your ex while you were hella drunk. Your least favourite political figure being devoured by a rabid rhinoceri, which are also covered in badass tattoos, which is honestly the most relatable option, so let's do that. And your partner just gave you a cool gift for your anniversary, but you totally forgot. Quick, come up with an idea for a great gift. A silly toy that makes silly noises. The head of their fiercest enemy. Anything on fire. Or a weapon. No, a weapon on fire. The abstract concept of gratefulness. A pony. Always a pony. Anything capable of leading them to an overdose of some sort. Now listen, this option will basically choose who you get to romance, and I'm a sucker for Damien because just aggressive and violent and likes fire, and like that is such a mood to me, so here we go. Okay, loading screens, best part of the game.
Sure.
Okay, so we're gonna try and get these stats up over here. We aren't very creative right now, which you'll find is a little bit bad when you're trying to date Damien. So, let's get that creativity up. Okay, sorry about that, phone was wrong, had to answer it, all that jazz. Just hit the mic, there's probably a bad noise there, but whatever. Okay, that day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school's play standards. You gain +2 creativity. And if you haven't noticed by now, I can't read, so this is going to be a great playthrough. You see Damien and Miranda with their heads in their hands. They look glum. You ask them what's up. Ugh, we're boned. I do not know what this boned means, but I'm not optimistic about our chances on the upcoming exam. It's not fair. I shouldn't have to fail the test just because I spent all week in a really brutal mosh pit instead of going to class. And I did study. I had my servants read the entire textbook. Twice!
Disgraceful.
But for some reason, my servants are not allowed to take the test for me. There's only one thing left to do. Chop up the teacher, melt his body in acid. No, there's got to be another way. Doesn't there? Okay, option time, okay. Easy, just lobby the government until they remove the clause from the entire school system. But you don't need to murder your teacher over something like this, just burn down the entire school. I'm trying to romance Damien, so we know the option.
Fucking metal!
He agrees. Shit, yeah! Finally! A good excuse to do what I was probably going to do eventually anyway! I'm not sure it's actually a good excuse. But it's too late. Damien's already running through the halls with 2 gallons of gasoline, soaking everything. Later, as Damien is led out of the school in handcuffs for the 3rd time this week, he gives you a smile and a wink. Ha! Suckers! They can't make me take this test if I'm in jail! I win again! Damien's happy, and only a small portion of the school burned down. Looks like everyone wins. You gain 2 fun and 1 boldness. See, saying fire to things is obviously always the correct answer.
Sure.
See? Even Brian agrees. Okay, so we're gonna go and sit with Damien because I'm not gonna sit with anyone else if that's who I'm trying to romance. You find Scott and Damien immersed in their favourite mobile game, Pokemon's Go, based on the classic Pocket Human. Here's where my reading just goes down. So, mega apologies in advance. My Reginald Bosworth uses income tax or did. Oh no, my Lindsay Roberts never saves receipts. It's super effective. And now for the finishing blow. Wait, what? Reginald contracted hypothermia. Reginald's hypothermia deals 500 physical damage to him and 999 emotional damage to him and his loved ones. Woo! I win again! Why are you Pokemon so unhealthy, Damien? Because I make them all smoke cigarettes and live next to toxic waste dumps, obviously. Maybe you should stop that. Where's the fun in that? Let's have another match. Listen, I'm not doing a voice for every character. Like, I'm probably gonna give this up very quickly. So, what are you 2 nerds doing? Nerding around? Nerd up, nerds. Whoa, Scott, is that you? We didn't recognize you under all that nerdery. What are you doing playing a dumb video game for stupid babies? Pokemon isn't dumb, it's cool because no way is Scott gonna come up with anything. But if you do, maybe you can score some points with Scott or Damien. Damien. Show them that a phone equipped with Pokemon's Go can also be used as a football. Say nothing, and pelt them with steamed vegetables. Ah! Vegetables! We hate those! Stop it! Seriously! Pelt us with ground beef or something! Or at least some sausages! Or pig's ears! How about some forks and knives? Or some knives and knives? I'm just gonna keep throwing knives. Ah! The knives are almost as bad as the vegetables! Guys, come on! Stop throwing carrots with knives at my cubs! You stop, alright, as soon as the wolf pack retreated out of range. Nice thinking! Finally, a use for vegetables, am I right? Damien barely remembers to take the knife out of his hand before high-fiving you. He does, though. So that's a win. Week 1 evening. Okay.
Sure.
Now we do need some charm. So that's the gym. But it's fine if it's not. We'll just pretend it is. That day an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost. You just deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit. Leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural born leader. You gain +2 charm. Later, you come across Damien and Vera in the hallway, nonchalantly holding a locker shot with all of their strength. The locker has a sign on it that says "Nothing to see here" and is screaming. Shut the hell up, you adorable, fluffy little fluffy. You see, we're spending quality time with our new pet, isn't that right, Damien? From somewhere within the locker you hear, "My parents will say anything!" before Damien kicks the door. Yeah, that's right, adorable, quiet, fluffy, who's going to stay quiet if he knows what's good for him. You know, I don't really have a great track record with pets. I have some mice for half a day, but my hair ate all of them. Sure would be a shame if our new pet died before we received the true joy of pet ownership. Yes, exactly. The sweet, sweet bank account filling, filthy rich making joy of pet ownership. Surely you have lots of knowledge about pet care. Why not share some of it? You know what pets love? Hardcore death metal. All the time. To drown out their noises. Or if you love something, set it free. Just implant a tracking device first. I don't know if I'm good enough to do the first one. But we're gonna do it. Because why not? I wasn't good enough.
Fucking metal!
But Damien's enjoying himself, and that's really what matters here. Damien pulls out his eye banshee and blasts his favourite slugcore anthem, every swear word I know. The explicit version. Yeah! Perfect. This is precisely what we need in order to make sure that we don't blow our cover at that moment. Crazy Martin, the werebear janitor, rushes down the hall towards the three of you, bellowing wildly and waving his paws. Fuck. What is blasting profanity-filled music in class obstructing decibels against the rule? The school is so strict. Crazy Martin, the werebear janitor, hauls all of your asses to detention, and there is no music to be heard. Other than the sound of you scrubbing ectoplasm off the toilet, you lose 2 smarts and 1 fun. But hey, we did get a heart from Damien, and since the goal is to seduce him, that's fine.
Sure.
Thanks, Brian. Now I do have 7 money, but I'm also really shit in stats, so we're gonna go to class and we're gonna get some smarts, because we listen to our elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at high school. You gain 2 smarts. You're chilling out, not murdering anyone, when Damien slinks up to you. He's holding a large sack with the word "definitely not a corpse" written on it.
Hey, noob.
Hey, you're not gonna believe this, but there's definitely actually a corpse in this bag. You never would have guessed! Now here's the thing. I'm not saying that I'm exactly responsible for making this corpse. At least not without my lawyer present. But let's just say he and I apparently had very different definitions of rock, paper, scissors. Anyway, I'm not interested in going back to jail, so I need you to help me and help me hide this body real quick. It would be an extremely attractive thing to do. Luckily, hiding dead bodies is kind of your thing. You share your brilliant solution. Disguise him as a drinking fountain. No one will know the difference. Or just chuck him in my garage. He'll blend in perfectly with my collection of vintage dead bodies. I'm a zombie, so that kind of would make sense for doing that. and we throw the corpse from the back of Damien's dread chariot and hoof it over to your garage. Holy hell, are these things all yours? Some of these are total classics. Elvis Presley, Amelia Earhart. Fuck, you've got the 3 popes here? I spent all this time trying to be a great murderer.
Fucking metal!
When the greatest murderer of all time was right next to me. Damien lovingly lays his mangled corpse next to your pristine collector's items. A look of awe on his face. Joke's on him. You actually just accomplished you're just an actual really accomplished grave robber. You gained 2 smarts and 1 charm. See, attending class, always a good idea. When you're a zombie. Trying to seduce demons.
Sure.
Let's go and sit next to Damien again. You sit down to enjoy a nice normal meal at the spooky high cafeteria, as usual. Lol, JK, something fun is gonna go on here, and today's no different.
Hey, bro.
Oh, hello Brian. Did you want to come and sit with us and our imaginary friend? No one else is here. Their imaginary friend roars and the whole cafeteria shakes. Okay, Brian, you have some smarts. Probably gonna figure this out pretty quickly. Why do we have a wild beast under our table? Why don't you take a guess? He's asking you to guess because we totally forgot our plan. Scott! No, we didn't. Shut up! We were going to teach it the piano. Or maybe the saxophone. I lost my notes. No worries. No notes needed. You know exactly what they should do with the wild beast. The wild beast should be on the new sports mascot. Put him in a sports jersey and let's rock. Go team! It's obvious you brought such a beast to the kitchen to turn it into the next Monster Chef champion so you can split the big Monster Chef cash prize. Why not? What a kick-ass idea! Which was obviously ours. You're right, that was our idea. Hooray! We're geniuses! And I have just what we need here. A training montage music! Suddenly, you start a training montage in which the 3 of you try and teach cooking to the wild beast. You suck at it, because you're not a chef yourself. And also because it's a wild beast and it keeps devouring people and wreaking havoc, but it's quite an epic training montage. Afterwards, you're all sitting excitedly in front of a portable TV. The Monster Chef show is about to start. You're holding cute supportive signs and you've even got yourself a custom-made t-shirt of the wild beast. Whoa, it's the big day. Also, how is that we trained the wild beast and it's now on the show if it's still noon and the cafeteria time hasn't even ended? Shh, Scott. Time works in mysterious ways when it comes to training montages. Okay, boys. I only hope it isn't a souffle challenge. We know wild beast isn't good at souffles. The wild beast isn't good at anything aside from devouring people and wreaking havoc. You quietly watch the show. The challenge is Beef Wellington! Fuck yeah, no souffle! Not so surprisingly, once the challenge begins, the wild beast just starts to devour the other contestants and destroys the whole show set. You see the judges screaming, well, who the fuck let a wild beast enter the competition? The wild beast is disqualified. Well, guess that's it. We might not have won the cash prize, but we won the most valuable of prizes. The prize at laughing at our own wild beast fucking up everything on the Monster Chef set, which is a memory we will cherish forever. Is Damien ready to cherish memories that include you? Wowie! So I'm the obscure game player here. We've got normal game players,
Sure.
strategy game players, and I'm the really one who will play the awful dating sims and bad. I have no fun. What is wrong with me? The day during recess, you start a half-an-hour raid that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You're going too far. But yeah, so I'm the obnoxious, annoying, random game player. So just none of my videos are going to be in sync with each other ever. So that's fine. We're taking a break with Scott, Damien, and Vera when the whole wolf pack comes storming over. Oh great, it's these boneheads again. I wonder what they want.
The wolf pack is here.
Let's go. What's up, dog and non-dogs? Eat shit, you fucking flea farm. Whoa! Damien, calm down. These guys are my cousins. And even more importantly, they're my teammates. Oh yeah? Well, if we're so important, how come we don't see you at the dog's park last full moon? Last full moon? Oh wow, I don't remember. I was at the bowling alley with Damien and Vera, and then it was the next morning and I was naked and covered in blood. Oh yeah, that night was rad. We all wake up naked and covered in blood after a full moon, Scott, but we wake up naked and covered in blood together. You know why? Because we're werewolves. The question is, are you? I'm sick of these creeps always harassing Scott. We need to get rid of them, but how? Throw vegetables at them. It worked last time, it will work again. Plus the combination of knives. It's so obvious. But I don't think that's an option, so pretend to throw a ball really far, but actually just hide it behind your back. Fiendish deception. Or stack Vera and Damien on your shoulders to make yourself as big as possible. See, if we do the first one, we get rid of Scott as well. But, size. I'm not sure what to go with, so I'm gonna make myself as big as possible, because why not? Battle stations, you cry, and your friends spring into action. At least, Damien springs into action. You never practiced this with Vera. What are you two? Ah! Damien yanks Vera up onto his shoulders. The three of you tower over the wolf pack. Whoa! Where does that huge Gorgon come from? And does she have a demon head for a dick? What the fuck? Whatever witchcraft was going on here, we're not into it. We're spore jocks, not warlocks. The wolf pack flees, and you manage to get Scott calmed down shortly afterwards. You disengage from your classmates. That was metal as fuck. Demon Head Dick is gonna be the name of my new noise band. Wow, I already knew you guys were my best friends, but when you walk together, it turns out you're also my biggest friend. Well, I have to admit, I did quite like being taller than everyone. And you have to admit, you kinda like being under her. You gain +2 creativity and 1 boldness. You know, there's never a dull day at Monster University Spook Hive,
sure.
Whatever it's called. Okay, we need some fun. Let's throw another party.
Give me your money.
Shit. Okay, hey, last night I read this article on how money causes pocket cancer in the long run. You don't want to get pocket cancer. Quick, give me that dangerous money you have in your still healthy pockets. Right. We're a corpse, so it's only logical that we grab a corpse. It's a fashion accessory. She's not trying to dispose of it. Come
Later,
on, guys.
Gator.
Why would she? And we don't need refunds. We need this. At least we know that if Damien rejects us, we can take this thing to prom. Okay.
Sure.
Let's sit with the mermaid princess. No sooner have you sat down at Damien and Miranda's table than a haunting melody fills the air. It's the melody of cold northern peaks, cloying sweetness of supple bovine teeth. The song of the ice cream wizard. He's here! He's here! I'm gonna eat so much ice cream and then puke on someone I don't like. Oh goodness! The ice cream wizard only comes but once per solstice. See, Miranda and Liam, they hurt my soul because I cannot read. During the hour of the ascendant pancake, you see an old dude in a floppy blue hat pushing a refrigerated cart with "Dish Shit Magic" painted on the side. Ugh, so many great options to choose. Should I get Magma Gar, Brain Destroyer, Chocolate Boomstick? What about Fear of Death, a Frozen Cobra, Berserker Berry Blitz? The Wizard of Frozen Treats invariably turned me into a frog for some reason. Perhaps I should have not tried the right one yet. But which to try, if only someone would suggest a solution to what is truly the most difficult problem I have ever faced. Beat him up and take all his ice cream. The other one is try those sugar-blasted Prince Lift. But if you really want ice cream, what better way to do it than to, beat up the ice cream man? Boorish? Did someone say bulrash? No, I said boorish, as in lacking social... Ah, I see. You did not mishear me after all, but was simply looking for an excuse to beat up the ice cream wizard. Joke's on you, Miranda, I'm never not looking... That's a double negative. I'm never not looking for an excuse to beat up the ice cream wizard. Look at all this ice cream I got. This one lets you breathe underwater, and this one licks you! You... Fruitcans! You thief! I got you some sugar blasted Prince lips. My reservations suddenly seem to have vanished. Good, because I want to try this popsicle. The stick is supposed to reveal how I'm gonna die. Huh. Who knew my death would involve so many bottlenose dolphins? To celebrate this ice cream heist, Damien takes you to the beach and doesn't even try to drown you. Which, let's be honest, why not? Like, drowning is fun.
Sure.
Okay, we actually do need to have some fun, and the saleswoman is not there, so let's do this. We have a rave, it goes crazy. At one point, Sean, the small magical Latino cat, slips on a banana peel. He starts to laugh at him. He asks you to stop, but you don't. You laugh so hard at him that you're somehow still too fun from him. Hooray! While doing all that, you've been carrying away your newly acquired corpse, as if that was a totally new, normal thing to do. But some people seem to think otherwise. Oh no, it's the four most hateful people in school.
Ugh.
Why are you carrying a corpse, idiot? What a shameful display of distaste. Yeah, what a noob. Carrying around corpses is for noobs. Oh, a corpse! I love corpses! Also, I'm super drunk. Okay, the three most hateful people in school. And Polly. As the school's social elite, we disapprove of this. I'm the head of the hierarchy, and I cannot condone such stupidity under our domain. I'm the toast of hierarchy, and I don't appreciate such puerilous use of the corpse. Also, lesser known fact about the corpses, they smell. I'm the fifth of the hierarchy, and I want to punch you because punching people is what I do.
Hi.
I'm Polly, and I'm like super drunk, so whatever Vera says. Yikes! Despite your disregard for stupid social conventions and school hierarchies, you feel the urge to please them. Maybe because that's what this game's about. When you bought this corpse, they totally told you it was a fashion accessory and that they were absolutely not trying to get rid of a body. But you're starting to feel like they might have fooled you. No time to lose. How can you convince them that the corpse is actually a very hot fashion accessory? Trivial fact about fashion accessories, most of them are worn on your head. Quick, put the corpse on your head. Shallow social creatures respond only to status. Rip the brand logo off the most high-end accessory you own and put it on the corpse. Listen, at least 3 out of 4 people here are wearing something on their head, so I'm gonna do that. Swiftly, you gather the corpse and you place it on your head. Your classmates remain silent, looking at you. The tension is great. You do your best to look serious and fashionable. I think what Brian is trying to tell us is that this corpse is a hot fashion accessory. Yes, indeed. Most fashion accessories are worn on your head. Hats, glasses, earrings, hats. I think it's cool how he's wearing a corpse on his head and he's still like really cool about it. Fuck, I'm like big time drunk. Like tomorrow we'll have a hangover. Wait, am I tripping or is Brian wearing a corpse on his head? I mean, I did a bunch of super shrooms earlier, so I might be tripping. You're not tripping, Polly. Well, you are tripping, but also Brian is in fact wearing a corpse on his head. And you know what? He's doing it in such a confident way, I hereby conclude that the corpse counts as a very hot fashion accessory. It would also be a pretty convenient way of disposing of the many corpses my ventures might or might not produce. I agree! Confidence is really what counts when deciding if something makes for a good accessory, even if that something is completely not hygienic and healthy. Still drunk! And so all of them sign the decree that establishes a corpse as an acceptable fashion accessory as the high school social bureaucracy requires. Today is a bright day to have a corpse in your possession. You gain 2 charms and 1 smart. See, kids, if you've killed someone, just put them on your head. It's fine. No one will disagree.
Sure.
Okay. I need to be a little bit more creative, I think. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you are struck by lightning of inspiration. You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. You tell everyone to call you by it. Also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggery moves in the world. But the nickname is so awesome, it's innovative and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Fight the fee. You gain 2 creativity. We, the devs, dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask the other players to call you by that name until the end of this run. If my name is Viconia, then Sonia would work fine.
Pathetic.
See? Well, actually, that was a bit mean. I'm just trying to do my job, make a nickname. God damn. God damn. Well, she says god damn. This is not fun, okay? God damn. I signed up for this play because I knew I could fill out these costumes like a goddess. But now I'm starting to think I might actually hate acting, which is weird because I love lying. Then it's your fucking problem, Vera. You shouldn't be lying. You should be living truthfully under imaginary circumstances. Duh! What? You think I don't know about acting? I have hidden depths, you know. My life isn't all punching and arson. It's just mostly those things. Look, you're an assassin, right? You just need to think of some of the best reasons to assassinate someone. Oh, you know exactly what that is. Because no one's paying you not to, and no reason at all. Everyone is rotten and deserves to die. That's probably true, but also really time consuming. Also, that was not the right option. I lost stats for that. But you know what? What's a game without a few mistakes? Yeah, if a character assassinated everyone, when would we find time for the plot? Exactly. I mean, I already don't know the plot of the show. Vera, have you not even read the fucking manual script? There was a script. I thought I was just supposed to wear a fly outfit and throw knives at people I hated. I swear to both my dads, if you make us look like assholes up there because you haven't even bothered to read the script. Okay, get off your high horse of the apocalypse. Or should we maybe just go and read the script? Vera? Yes! Damn. Probably a pretty reasonable plan. Unfortunately, it's the one that you're cut out of. You leave 2 fun and 1 creativity. You know, as someone who does acting in the real world, that is exactly how any director
sure.
and any co-star will react. They will kill you. If you turn up to rehearsal and you haven't read the script, oh boy, you will be ripped into shreds. It's not fun. It's not fun. Okay, you just sat down to eat with Damien and Liam. Well, to eat with Damien, Liam's taking pictures of his food. When a leather-clad figure drops from the air vent onto your table. It's a Slayer!
Prepare to die!
Lunchtime's over, dirtbags. Time to die. You know, I can't do all these voices. This always happens when we sit together. Your death-based rhetoric is offensive. Don't spoil my food pick. Oh, I'll spoil more than your food pick, Count Stancula. I'm about to spoil your face. Just as though, right? Both your faces. Fuck! The Slayer is right. Between the 3 of you, you can't save Liam and Damien. If you act fast, you might be able to save one. Immobilize Damien with the Lord's Prayer while Liam escapes. You've been waiting for this moment your whole life! Flip the table for justice! Listen, I'm not going to immobilize the one I'm trying to seduce. See? Normally when you flip tables it's out of anger or mischief, but this is about to be the most righteous table flip ever performed. No! My footing! No! My artificially arranged cafeteria food! Yes! Fucking up school property! The Slayer ends up pinned under the table along with Liam. Damien jumps down there and starts punching indiscriminately, not caring who he is. So, you know, just another normal day for Damien. I've never felt so alive! Offensive! Whatever! Let's sort the rest of the tables in the cafeteria while the flipping's good. You righteously flipped every single table in the cafeteria. With each table flip, you find Damien's flipping a little more for you. Okay. Week 4.
Sure.
Let's get some fun. Let's party. That day, during recess, you start a half-an-hour raid that goes full crazy. You're casually chatting with Jean, the small magical Latino cat. You start telling him the hilarious story of what happened last summer at Monster Camp. You know which one. The one involving the beehive, the blow-up doll of the president, the penguin mask, and the mystery of the Goblin King. Slowly, lots of people start joining you to hear the story. By the time you say where the Goblin King was, 100 people or so burst into hysterical laughter. You turn on a mobile app that captures all the laughter and turns it into 2+ fun. After your previous adventures, now corpses are acceptable and quite a hot fashion accessory. You've become a well-known trendsetter advocating for your beloved corpses. Life is now all fancy and busy. Luckily, you have your sexy secretary to help you with all your new tasks. Mr. Brian, we have a problem. Oh, I don't want him to be my secretary. I'm not a furry. You had assumed your sexy secretary had to be female, then shame on you. I was kind of hoping it was the hot Prince of Hell, but, you know, Scott works. It's been leaked that Vogue's next issue will include an article titled 10 Reasons Why Wearing a Corpse as a Fashion Accessory is Not Chic and Probably Also a Crime. I've done some research and found the journalist. It's a bro called Theodore Fedora. What should we do, boss? As Vogue rules dictate, the only way to subdue a Vogue journalist is by out-journaling them in a journalism duel to the death. Sometimes people need a little push in the right direction. Kill his family, send the severed heads as a warning. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna kill him. That was the wrong choice. Don't kill people, kids. Way to go, boss. Nothing like a friendly reminder to show people you care. Let me schedule the murder in your agenda. You keep Scott out of the murder because he's too pure for that. You take care of it yourself because you're a responsible young adult that can take care of his own murder. Soon after murdering Fedora's parents, boss, it worked! The Fedora bro changed his article read. The other day, I woke up to an unexpected surprise from Brian, a well-known trendsetter and the corpse advocator. Brian murdered my parents and sent me their severed heads. So unoriginal. It seems he thinks corpses are the solution to everything. It's no surprise his fashion is starting to get old. Also, isn't murdering my parents like a crime or something? Just saying. Oh no! Corpses are definitely dead now! Maybe they always were, Scott. Maybe they always were. Also, yes, that was like a total crime. Police came looking for you and they punished you by criticizing your originality, causing you to leave +2 creativity, and made you pay a lot of fines, so you also lose like 1 money. You know, if I was real right now, I'd be, look at this, I got 1 money. Where are the skills? I got no skills anymore. Also, my stats are like so bad. Oh dear.
Sure.
Okay, let's go. Let's go and get some boldness. Let's go to the toilet. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in bathrooms. You give 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness. That day you didn't expect to find a fucking wild griffin in the WC. The creature is wrecking everything in a very griffinly manner. You can only assume that this thing's natural habitat isn't high school bathrooms. You realise you're not alone in here. Scott and Damien are unsuccessfully trying to contain the situation.
No!
Damien, I'm starting to think this baby wasn't a good idea at all. Damn, that thing's crazy. How is this happening again? Our plan was perfect this time. Next time we should try with the brie cheese instead of the Gouda. I think that's what drove the griffin crazy. Let me make a note. B-R-I... Damien! Is it brie cheese or brie cheese? Not now! We need to do something about the griffin or we're gonna get fucking expelled! Hey, you, come help us. We gotta calm this thing down. There comes a time in everyone's life, and this is true by the way, and they need to deal with a wild griffin. That time is for you is now. You try that specific spell that turns griffins into plates of spaghetti. You knew it was going to be useful one day, but you need to make that griffin respect you. The only way to do that is by challenging it to a radical hip-hop battle. Now listen. Spaghetti makes you forget your problems. So, ignoring all the noise from the griffin, you start reciting the arcane words of long-dead language. It might be a long shot, but you at least need to give it a try. A magnificent and mysterious light starts to shine from your hands and you hear an explosion and the bathroom fills with purple smoke. But it actually worked. The griffin's no more, and instead you have in front of you a plate of spaghetti. Good for you, I guess. What the fuck? Did you just turn that griffin into a plate of spaghetti? That's too radical, dude. You have to teach me that. I'm gonna turn all of my enemies into all kinds of pasta. You saved our asses, thanks. And look, Damien, it happened all according to our plan. Look! Scott shows you some childish scribbles in his notebook detailing the outcomes for their plan. One of them involves turning the griffin into spaghetti. That's not even the weirdest one. I guess we're geniuses after all. But we gotta admit that our friend here has been a key piece in the whole operation. Hooray! The 3 of you celebrate by eating all of that polymorph plate of pasta. Turned out to be a great experience for everyone. Okay, except for the griffin. Not a great experience for the griffin. You're getting 2 boldness and 1 smarts. Sorry, gonna take a drink because I'm very thirsty.
Sure.
You find Damien and Vera hunched over a scale I actually cannot speak. Hunched over a scale model of the spooky national bank made of milk cartons, lunch trays, and ketchup packets. Alright, we'll go in through the side entrance, disable the alarms for the EMP, and blow the safe. Why don't we blow the side entrance, blow the alarms, and blow the safe? Because we only have so much C4, Damien. That sounds like a personal problem. What's this thing? Damien points at a kosher dill pickle in front of the vault labeled police ogre. That's the police ogre. He's got eyes all the way around his head, never sleeps, doesn't take bribes, and is invincible in combat. Can we blow him up? No, we can't blow him up. Well, I'm out of ideas. Your Brian will cut you in on the heist if you can solve this ogre problem for us. Luckily. Again, I'm so sorry. My phone keeps going off today. It's not fun. Okay. Luckily, you're a heist mastermind. Before Vera or Damien can react, you rob the bank yourself and split the money with Vera? Hell no. Let's eat the pickle. We're a zombie. We know what we're doing. Quick as a flash, you snatch the pickle off the table and bite it in half. Yes, success! Suck it, ogre! That doesn't actually say all the... Look, Vera, now the path to the vault is clear. We can blow it open and walk out with the cash. But the ogre is still there! The map doesn't lie, Vera. I see no ogre. Fine. Why don't you two just rob the bank then? I'll focus on my illegal drug trade. You're happy to share a romantic heist with Damien. Together. You eat the actual ogre just like you ate the pickle. And everyone knows police ogres are the ultimate aphrodisiac. Okay, we're on our last week. No,
sure.
Not yet. Next. Okay, what do we need? We need some creativity up in this. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you can't help but feel that you're not as good as the role required you to be. There doesn't seem to be any ordinary way of getting yourself there, but there might be an extraordinary way. You summon the devil, one of many, and make a deal to enhance your creativity just a bit. You gain 2 creativity and leave 3 years of life at the end of the deal, but who cares? That wasn't happening in a game anyway. You're casually practicing some magic spells when Damien and Scott come running up to you. Dude! Bro! We just had a fucking sick idea. But we need your help to make it work. Shh, Scott, be cool. Oh, yeah, I'm being cool. I can be cool. Okay, picture this. Family-style pasta restaurant in the 5th circle of hell. We call it Pasta Paradise. Scott and Damien's Pasta Paradise. Scott's got the blueprints all drawn up. I've got the real estate rights. All we need is someone who can turn griffins into pasta. But wait, Damien? Yeah? Where are we gonna get enough griffins to stock our whole restaurant with pasta? Oh fuck. Okay, listen. I'm willing to cut you in on this business venture, but only if you can help us find enough griffins to stock our kitchen. Nice move, Damien. That's why you're the brains. Damn right. So how about it? Obviously, you start another business next door, Scott and Damien's Griffin's Grooming. Believe it or not, you can actually make pasta without turning griffins into it. Bruh. Oh, you idiot. You want to put a whole bunch of griffins right next to a place that serves pasta. Bro, that's an accident waiting to happen. Everyone knows griffins ain't eating their pasta. It's like the first thing you learn about griffins. You tell him you don't know anything about griffins, except how to turn them into pasta. You're worthless. You're worse than worthless. You're a fucking liability. Come on, Scott, let's find another wizard to share our hot business idea with. Yeah! On the bright side, you don't have to be involved with that stupid business idea. On the other hand, Scott and Damien think you're a douchebag now. Yeah, so, I'm about to be rejected for prom. Yep, This is gonna be fun. I love this.
Sure.
I am so good at this game, like, I don't think anyone understands. Let's get some fun, why not? You start a half an hour raid. You spot Jean, this small magical Latino cat, who seems a bit sad. He explains to you that he's worried people are so used to calling him Jean, the small magical Latino cat, that now everyone defines him only by his size, you know, how many times must I explain? I can't read. Magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him in such simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there are about 23 other Johns in the school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. You tell him you'll never forget about him and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom prequel, Monster Middle School. You have a great time remembering those crazy stories. You're going too fun. The moment that ends, the sound of masculine energy, if it had a sound, fills the air.
It's Damien LaVey, bitches!
Come at me, four-legged fuckballs. Look, bro, just stop hanging with our cousin Scott and we won't beat you up, okay? It's all cool, dude. No, it's not all cool. I'm gonna hang out with that dumb mutt whenever I feel like it, kinda because I like him, mostly because you can't control me. Scott's a wolf! He belongs with the wolf pack. What do you have that we don't? Muscles? We got those. Sharp teeth? We got those. Independent thoughts, maybe? That's it, Fireboy! We're sending you straight to hell! I mean, fine. Bring it! Uh-oh, Damon's not exactly helpless, but this 4 is 4 against 1. Get in there and can help a demon out. Guys, what are you talking about? Damien is a werewolf. A rat battle. Oh shit, let's go, boys. A member of the wolf pack steps forward and pulls a mic out of his pocket. Why does he have a mic in his pocket? Don't worry about it. The rest of the wolf pack lays down a sick beat along with the wolves and roast your ass. So you think you're a player, but what are you playing? You could be out dating, but it seems you're mostly staying home by yourself, like a loser. On your own. I bet you 50 money that you'll go to prom alone. You can gather up your boldness, your charm, and your smarts, but you're still a low-mass high schooler who smells like farts. Shit, man. That hurt me on an emotional level. That's a relatable thing for me. Going to prom alone. That's so relatable. In real life too, I lost all my stats.
Sure.
You know, I don't know why I'm bothering anymore. I'm gonna be like, hey, you Damien, go to prom with me, and he's gonna be like, fuck no. As usual, Miranda sits before her immaculate array of carefully arranged silverware. Damien, predictably, is examining her biggest knife. So this one's for killing people, right?
Disgraceful.
Well, good heavens, no. This is the butter dagger. It would be unseemly to use it on meat. So what then? Am I supposed to use this scrawny-looking knife to kill a dude? No. If you simply must kill someone mid-meal, it is customary to use the fish knife. This is Myrtle, favorite court. Silverware, after all. That tiny thing, I might as well wait for my victim to die of old age. That is usually how it's done in my kingdom, yes. And that's your poison. This is ridiculous. Yo, you there. Which knife would you use to kill a guy? And don't say the fish knife. The fish knife? A spoon. What, you need blades to kill people? Holy shit. That's so much more metal. Why didn't I think of that? I guess. When they only toll you have is a knife, every problem looks like it's a problem you should stop with a knife. Thank you for opening my eyes to the world of silverware-related murder. But which spoon? This is very important. Do you mean the teaspoon? Or the dessert spoon? Or perhaps the caviar spoon? No. None of appropriate. What about this spoon here? The one with the jagged edges on it? And you mean the murder spoon? Of course not. That's for hard-boiled eggs. Damien nods thoughtfully, but pockets the spoon when Miranda's not looking. Looks like this school's about to get a lot messy. Oh god. I'm about to get rejected so hard. You know what? Let's just go and play some video games. That day, you spend some time on the library's PC, sending this malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose 10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? And you gain 2 money. You're daydreaming about how Damien would look walking down the aisle towards you. When you see Damien walking down the hallway towards you, so listen, don't be uncool about this or make it a big thing, but I think you're pretty rad. Like, maybe even as rad as I am. So I thought it might be sweet if you could, do some crime together. Would you be into that? I mean, could you even fucking handle that? Yes, of course you could. And would, and should. What kind of crime are you into these days? Quick, suggest the most badass and romantic crime for an excellent date with Damien. Tax fraud and life treason, or dinner and a movie, only the dinner is arson and the movie is also arson. This is a guy from hell. Of course we're going to arson. Arson and arson. Sounds like my kind of night. Damien picks you up and presents you with a bouquet of matches and lighters, which you blush happily at and accept. You smile. This puts off me a lot. Demurring as Damien pulls you out of your chair for you and then sets it on fire. You confidently order off the menu for both of you before setting the menus on fire. After a delicious meal, the two of you flirtily squabble over whose absolute pleasure it would be to pick up the check as the flames rage high and all around you. Ready to head out for more arson? Heck yeah, you are! The two of you head to a movie, immediately setting your ticket stubs on fire. You take your seats and the row and find a view on fire. You talk through the previews as the flames leap higher and higher, bathing you in a romantic glow. It's the hottest date of all times in so many ways. Hey, I had a really nice time tonight. The only thing better than arson was the more arson. Is he actually blushing, or is that the heat from all of the so much arson? Oh my fucking god. The date was literal fire. But no, like, actual literal fire. You gain 2 charm and 1 boldness. I'm gonna ask him out. I'm gonna get rejected. I've already decided that I'm getting rejected here, but
Yo!
we're gonna do it anyway.
Sure.
Oh, here we go. Finally pluck up the courage to ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Prom with
What
you?
a noob.
Yeah. I'd have more fun setting ants on fire, which is what I'll actually be doing on prom night. Setting ants on fire is rad.
Get a life.
Now get out of my sight.
You fucking suck.
What a loser. After that, you were forced to abandon your home and join the underground society of sad people who can't get a date for monster prom. Which is a fancy way of saying you had to live the rest of your life in the fucking sewers. Gross. I'm the most likely to make Pluto a planet again, so that's good. The world's just a canvas for you to set on fire. So good. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our life. After Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning who we are and who we could be. I lived in the sewers though, so I didn't do any of that. And you know what? As it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful, but not in the sewers. I can't imagine that being a good thing. In the end, the wolf pack understood that Scott could keep being a werewolf and still befriend other monsters. Just kidding, they remained douchebags until the end. But who cares? Damien loved fire to the very end. Unfortunately, that wasn't a super legal affair and he ended up in prison for arson. Fortunately, prison was flammable. Vera really built the Oberlin Empire into the endless greatness. They owned a shameless number of companies. It's known that they also into lots of sketchy business. But no one does anything about it. I mean, who in the hell would try and stop Vera Oberlin? During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, and then it was gone just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were lots of battles left in the war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Now we get loads of pictures, and credits. So, I mean, I could have played that better. Admittedly, I should have done a few other things. Building up stats is very important. Without the right stats, as you saw, there are a lot of things that go wrong. That is a nice knife. Anyway, but I think next time I do this, I'm probably not going to go for Damien again. I do love him to bits, but explore the other characters. I might not play as Brian next time as well, because even though I love Brian to bits, character possibilities, you know what I mean? So, good video. I don't know how to end videos, but yeah.